Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon. This is the Sisters of Selling. What happened in insurance this week? This is my sister, Rebecca Gordon. Just wait.
Can I introduce myself?
I just introduced you. Just wait. I'll let you go right into it.
Have I waited? Go. Hi, I'm Rebecca Gordon, Sylvia's sister.
Rebecca, I know that Anthem has a fantastic Medicare Advantage benefit on their PPO plans that most agents are not aware of.
You are correct. It is their travel plan. And here we have a map. So if you are with their Medicare Advantage plans, PPO plans, you have access to all the blue states. And if you can count, it is 47 states.
So is that New York? No.
Yeah, New York is blue.
Oh, it is New York. What's that one? Oh, that's West Virginia.
Oh,
No,
that's
what
DC.
Oh, that's DC. Okay. I was like, who?
I don't think that really counts.
I was going to say,
it doesn't
what is
really
that?
count. But this is built in. It's a fantastic benefit for people who are constantly traveling.
So the way it used to work, these travel benefits, is if I was going to go to Florida, I'd have to call, say, hey, I'm going to be in Lee County for 2 months. And not just Anthem, but the other carriers offer some kind of travel benefit, and then they'd have to switch your now, blah, blah, blah. So they got rid of that. Because I had a client, I love his wife, but he was like yelling at me. He's like, it's such a pain in the butt, and I don't want to do this. Every year. Am I supposed to do my homework every year? And I was like, yeah, it's worth it.
It's probably like
it's
a 10-minute call.
It's like, just call him. And he was mad about it. So that's interesting that the clients felt like that was in a position,
right.
But the carriers answered that by getting rid of that red tape and building it into the plan.
Yeah, so this is great. So if you don't have this map accessible, let us know. But this is a fantastic benefit. We know with Humana, it's over half the states in the country, and I know UHC has a powerful travel benefit as well.
Well, Anthem has 48 states.
47.
Humana has about half their plans.
Half, and UHC,
I think it's more than half their plans, but again, you have to see if it's on the plan you sold. So don't just assume that because United or Humana have this benefit that they have it on the plan
on your
you
plan.
sold, right? But it is great for people that are traveling because that's one of the big negatives to Med Advantage.
Right.
We try to say if you're going to travel a lot, if you're out of your main district a lot, just get a Med Sub.
Right.
This answers that and potentially can save them money.
That's perfect.
And it's also used, basically, if you are sick, it's not just traveling when you're on vacation, that if you're sick and you want to go to a specialist in Colorado.
Mayo.
Right.
Rochester, absolutely.
Right, it's a big deal.
That's a huge deal.
Anthem has some other great news.
Oh my God, they do. They have fantastic news. So coming out in the brokers communication in early May, they are working on renewals, appointment renewals for Ohio, Nevada, Virginia, and Louisiana right now. So this is the deal. If you've written 3 senior plans, or if you have a total of 5 members on the book with all of Anthem's plans, whether it's
commercial,
health, whatever, your appointment fee renewal is waived.
So listen closely. That is not your first time appointment fee. If you're just getting contracted, that's your renewal appointment fee, which does add up and which has been a negative.
Oh God, yeah.
Because Humana pays them all. Namaste. Thank you, Humana. Okay? So United, you pay all of it. Humana paid all of it. Anthem is now going to be in the middle.
So they're doing it if you have business on the books, which is great. And it doesn't necessarily have to be business in the books in the last 12 months. Business on the books. So other states will be happening, but this is the first wave. So if you don't get any notification, you're cool. If you get something in the mail, pay the fee. The fee has to be done by June 7th.
So most of you are going to have to pay your fee unless you're in Ohio, Louisiana, what is it? 4 states.
Right. It's these 4, for right now.
Yeah. So most of the rest of you in the country will have to pay your Anthem appointment fees. And if you do not pay them, you are not appointed. So we always get that every year. Someone's like, why didn't I get paid? And they're really mad at Anthem. Why didn't I get paid? Why didn't I get paid? I wrote 5 cases. You didn't get paid because you didn't do your part. You didn't pay your appointment fees. And by paying your appointment fees later, they're not going to retroactive go back and pay you on those cases. This is your mess up. So if you're not the person that does it, if you have an office administrator.
That's where all the confusion comes in.
Yeah.
You better be on it.
Go do a check right now, because when you don't pay it, and you're not appointed, you're not getting paid.
Ain't no good.
And we're not getting paid. So don't be like, well, Gordon Marketing should pay me. No, we're not paid either.
Ain't got no money.
Ain't got no money. Let's talk about Amazon Health. So Amazon about 5 years ago, they said, hey, we're coming into healthcare. We got to drive our costs down. They partnered with Berkshire Hathaway and some other big guys. Right. And it didn't go anywhere. It kind of flopped. And everyone was like, oh, thank God, we made it through that.
Right, it's Amazon.
Right? Well, I said, it's short-lived. They're going to be back. They're going to figure this out. It's a nut that's crackable when you have all the money in the world. So Amazon Care has publicly said last year that they want to go into Medicare Advantage. Now, think about this. Think about this. Because one year we were giving everybody, if you sold the dental plan, we gave you an Amazon Mini. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't want one. I didn't want one in my house because they listen to you all the time. And then you become addicted to it because now we have one because Dave loves them.
See, I love them.
So now we say, what's the weather? What's a recipe for gluten-free banana bread?
All the time.
Well, you know.
Love it.
And so now everybody's used to them or people are all getting, we got it for his parents, for our parents. And pretty soon it'll say, she knows I'm turning 65 because she can hear everything, right?
Sylvia, happy birthday.
Right.
Let's get you enrolled.
Yes. Get ready for Medicare. Would you like me to schedule an appointment with
Sylvia,
Amazon?
I see that you need more hormone medication. I'm just kidding.
I wish. I'm always running out. So it's tricky. But we're training the American consumer to rely on Siri and Google. And so, this is going to be beautiful one day, and it's going to be beautiful in making us obsolete, making the boots on the ground guy. It's coming.
It'll be different.
It's coming.
It'll be different.
I don't have an answer for it. Buy Amazon stock, I guess, is the answer. But as the American consumer becomes more comfortable and versed with using technology instead of a face-to-face relationship, that does kind of spell the end to our line of business.
A change.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a gradual, slow evolution. Just putting it out there.
There are components that they're looking at are what? We said primary care, online pharmacy, and health diagnostics.
Well, let's talk about other people coming into the space. And we all know that CVS last year, they said they have 9,000 stores. And they said they want to dedicate a lot of that floor space to primary care, to urgent care, to health care. Well, we knew Walgreens would do the same. Right? So theirs is called Village Medical right there.
So it's kind of like a bigger Minute Clinic, it seems like. A bigger... Because Minute Clinics right now are pretty small.
Just urgent care. This is doctor staffed to provide primary care.
So bigger, more robust.
This is primary care. Yeah. So, and Oak Street Health, I mean, everybody's coming into it. There's all kinds of them that are coming into it. How much does Walgreens already have? I think they already have 200. They want to have 200 clinics by the end of this fiscal year.
So you might find them in the following areas.
They have 100 locations already. They're adding 3. They're adding 1 every 3 days.
But we said they're in like Boston, Jacksonville.
They just expanded
San Antonio
recently into Boston and San Antonio and Jacksonville.
So,
but they're adding 1 every 3 days. So that is coming.
The Village MD. I do have to say I like the name. It's catchy.
Yeah, I have a lot of people ask me like, what do you subscribe to? How do you learn all this stuff? Where do you keep up with this? Ron Iverson is a small guy, a small businessman. He does the National Association of Medicare Supplement and Medicare Advantage Producers or Association, NAMSA, something like that. You can find him, Ron Iverson. I think it costs $150 a year, and he makes a really nice little comprehensive newsletter. Like every week. That's something great. Cleveland Research Group, Rob Cottrell has great information. It's out there. Yeah, most of it is in your email box. You just don't read it.
Read your news feeds. Once you start to read one, then you know it's pulling all of this healthcare.
Yeah. Fierce Health.
I
think Fierce Health is free. Some of them are expensive. Like Life and Annuity Specialists, that costs like $2,500 a year. So some of them are expensive, but there are a lot of cheap ones or free ones, and I get that question a lot. It's like, if I want to build my knowledge base, how do I do it? Those are the things that I read every day. That's all I have for this episode.
Good selling. We'll talk to you next week.